Honorable Sankok.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. And Honorable Speaker, as we point fingers on IEBC, remember the remaining 5 fingers are pointing at us, because when did we allocate itemized funds to IEBC to enable them to carry out such duties, Honorable Speaker? Honorable Speaker, and when I saw the campaigning financing regulation, I knew automatically, Honorable Speaker, there will be opposers, and the opposers are the usual culprit who do not want to account for public funds, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, coming from Honorable Junet, he's a very good friend of mine, I respect him very much, Honorable Speaker, but campaign funds, Honorable Speaker, must be published, must be accounted for, Honorable Speaker, including the campaign funds that you, the usual culprit, use pay bill number 991-444 to raise in the purported repeat election, Honorable Speaker, and they boycotted the same election, Honorable Speaker. But they never said, since we had boycotted the election, the funds that were raised will be utilized in this particular manner, Honorable Speaker. So, Honorable Speaker, when they oppose, I know, because, Honorable Speaker, some people are not ready to account for public funds, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, when it comes to the capping of the campaign funds, Honorable Speaker, it will, first of all, Honorable Speaker, make sure that hustlers in their large numbers will
there's a point of order by Honorable Junet.
Mr. Speaker, I don't know whether the Honorable Member understands what we are discussing here today, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we are discussing here regulations presented to the House by IEBC.
I know.
We are not discussing on how to raise funds, on how to do funds, and such kind of things, and Safaricom and what. Mr. Speaker, the standing order is very clear on relevance, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, let us be, this is a house of dignity, Mr. Speaker. We cannot reduce it to this level, Mr. Speaker, that the Honorable Member is trying to reduce it. We know what he's asking us. Do they really know what we know? It is, the regulations have a procedure and processes to follow. That's what we are discussing, Honorable Sankok. We're not discussing how we are going to raise funds.
But you cannot throw the bath water with the baby. Honorable Speaker, they delayed. Is there a way that we can make sure that, because it's a very important, that is what I'm saying, it's a very important regulation, Honorable Speaker, when you cap the campaign funds, Honorable Speaker. You know, if you don't cap the campaign funds, it means the richer you are, the better the possibility of you being elected. That will lock out so many hustlers who are very good leaders, Honorable Speaker. But because they lack the means, they lack the money, Honorable Speaker, they may not be elected, Honorable Speaker. So, Honorable Speaker, as much as we discuss about them coming in late, Honorable Speaker, you know, already they tabled 1 year before the election, even if it was on Thursday. It was the duty of this House to call for a special sitting. We have called a special sitting on Sunday or on Saturday, Honorable Speaker, because now they had already arrived in time. They arrived, the regulation arrived last week on Thursday. 1 year, several days before the election. It was now our duty to make sure that, because they have a bit delayed, for us as a responsible House, not to delay and to fast track faster so that we don't meet the deadline of 9th. So I said we are pointing a finger on IEBC, but the remaining 4 fingers are pointing on us. Honorable Speaker, I think as you give us your guidance, please let us not throw the bathwater with the baby, because this baby is very important. Thank you.
Now, before I give the member for MY a chance to comment, but please, honourable members, from the very basics